Welcome again to Life with Jennifer. Today it's a good news and a good look for the Jamaica Constabulary Force. At their Expo, they are letting us know that they are going digital. Even your your face will be digital, everything going digital. As the world is changing, we are going to be changing too. So that's a bit of good news coming out of Jamaica at this time for our security forces to be upgraded into the technology world. So I'll be taking you into some clips so you can listen for yourselves. So the Prime Minister of Jamaica, the Minister of National Security, and the Commissioner was there.
We have a representative who will just give an
Good
overview.
afternoon, sir. I am number 14676, Detective Marshall Johnson. And today I have DSP Samantha Bailey, Inspector Florine Clark, and other members of CISOCA. CISOCA stands for the Center for Investigation of Sexual Offences and Child Abuse. In short, we call it CISOCA. Here we investigate sexual offences and child abuse as the name suggests. CISOCA currently is under the CID Ops Crime Portfolio. CISOCA has, I want to think, the highest clearance rate within the crime portfolio. And in the courts, in the corporate area, we have at least 80% of the cases before the court, they are sexual offences. This is our mobile office. So let's say we go and we do an expo wherever around the island, we drive this bus, and if someone is there who would like to make a report, they can make the report on the spot.
Just give you privacy.
Yes, sir. It has a desk and a chair to make the person comfortable. This is our rape kit that we use at the office. Persons who are victims, once they are raped, this is the kit that the doctor who is assigned to CISOCA, they will use this kit.
As to gather
Evidence of court.
So, are you of the view, based upon the statistics that you have, that the reports of abuse, child abuse, carnal abuse, and other sexual offences, are those declining, or have they stabilized? Or are they?
It's stabilized.
And are you putting in place, what measures do you have in place to kind of make it trend downwards? What are the interventions? Are you just, you're an enforcement entity?
Alright, what we do at CISOCA, we also have a CSS office, which I was formerly a part of. I'm also an investigator here. But we go community safety and security, etc. So we go around to schools, to churches, to communities, and we empower persons with the knowledge of CISOCA and what they should do if they know of anything that is happening.
So I have a strategic question. I noticed that almost all the members here are female.
Oh, Mr. Come this way. Come this way, please.
Thank you very much. Excellent present.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
As the latest evolution. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Jamaica Constabulary Force is Jamaica's only police force. And I never thought about it like that. But it is true, it's our only police force. And truly our first and last line of defense. For that reason, and for that reason only, we must ensure that our JCF succeeds. The JCF is not an imported force. It is not a colonial figment. It is not pulled from persons imported or hired from overseas. The JCF comes from Jamaican communities, from Jamaican people. We make up the JCF. Unfortunately, the history has been that we see the force as outside of us. Sometimes we see it as not being a part of us. We have given it all kinds of names. One of them, when I was growing up, I'll never forget it, Babylon. And it has carried with us for decades, indeed for close to a century, this impression that our law enforcement, this force to keep us safe, is somehow separate and different from us. Whatever the JCF is, it is a reflection of the Jamaican society.
New narrative and the beginning of a new chapter. It starts here. It's going to get deeper and it's going to get wider. And we're going to have that new appreciation, and it puts an onus on us and a pressure on us to live up to the expectations that we create today. So that's good too. That keeps us in line and in check. That keeps us having to always deliver every day, and when we don't feel like it. And so this is as much for my own members as it is for you. We have to connect our own members to this change, and this is part of that. So I thank you all for being here.